Honda's bold leap beyond the 2027 horizon. Amidst a period of deep struggle, the Japanese giant Honda HRC has unexpectedly launched a silent operation at the Sepang circuit to prepare for the 2027 MotoGP revolution. They are no longer merely surviving, they are executing a quantum leap by testing the 850cc engine prototype long before any other manufacturer has even taken their first step. This move is not just a technical endeavor, but a fierce declaration of war against European dominance, proving that Honda's fangs remain sharp. By deploying their full technical resources in Malaysia, Honda is attempting to steal a march so that the transition to new regulations does not become another nightmare like recent seasons. It is a massive gamble involving pride and their long history on the world's tracks, proving that the giant is finally waking from its long and dark slumber to reclaim its lost throne. Takaaki Nakagami's vital role as a research pioneer. Takaaki Nakagami now carries a heavy burden as the spearhead for the early development of Honda's future project during his career transition. On the blistering Sepang track, he became the first person to feel the character of a bike stripped of complex aerodynamics and ride height adjustment devices that have dominated the sport. Nakagami's role is not just about turning laps, it is about providing the purest raw data to Japanese engineers to design a perfect foundational bike. Although his position is often overlooked, Nakagami's dedication to gathering this crucial information will be the cornerstone of Honda's future resurrection. He works in silence, far from the main spotlight, yet every piece of input he provides is a vital puzzle piece determining whether Honda returns to the podium or remains trapped in the shadows of failure for years to come. Aleix Espargaro, the new general at Honda's headquarters. The baton for the 2027 project development will eventually pass to Aleix Sparo, the captain renowned for his extraordinary ability to build a bike from scratch into a winner. His presence at Honda is not merely as a test rider, but as a visionary expected to shift the work culture within the Orange team's garage. His experience elevating Aprilia from the bottom to a top-tier contender is the primary reason Honda has placed such immense hope on his shoulders to lead this ambitious project. Aleix is seen as a general capable of bridging the gap between engineers' technical visions and the real-world needs of a rider on the track. The public eagerly awaits how his magic touch will redirect Honda's development, turning it into a lethal weapon ready to shatter the dominance of rivals once the new regulations officially take effect in the World Championship. The raging ambition of Toprak Razgatlioglu with Yamaha. The motorcycle racing world is being shaken by the news of Toprak Razgatlioglu's arrival in MotoGP with Yamaha, bringing the powerful aura of a three-time Superbike world champion. Toprak isn't just coming to fill a spot on the grid, he is on a mission to prove that a production-based rider can conquer the world's most sophisticated prototype machines. His ambition is fierce. He has openly declared his desire to duel directly with legends, especially Marc Marquez, in a legendary close-quarters battle. For Toprak, moving to Yamaha is a new chapter filled with risk, but also a golden opportunity to etch his name in history as the first rider to dominate two different world championships. He brings a unique, aggressive riding style that is expected to provide fresh color and a serious challenge to established riders who have perhaps grown too comfortable in the premier class. The harsh reality of adapting to Yamaha's V4 engine. Despite arriving with superstar status, Toprak Razgatlioglu remains grounded and realistic about the technical challenges ahead, particularly regarding Yamaha's V4 engine. He fully realizes that success in superbikes does not automatically translate into MotoGP speed without a deep and perhaps painful adaptation process. This transition involves a total overhaul of how he brakes, corners, and manages power delivery that is far wilder than anything he has written before.
Toprak even emphasized that he will not focus on lap times during initial tests, as his main priority is building chemistry with the new machine and understanding Yamaha's mechanical philosophy. This is the attitude of a true professional who knows that success is not instant but earned through sweat and patience in facing every intricate technical detail behind the garage doors during the long development phase. Toprak's grand targets and long-term strategic vision. Toprak Razgatlioglu's gaze is not fixed solely on his debut season, but has leaped forward to 2027, where he predicts he will reach the pinnacle of his performance. He honestly admits that 2026 will be a grueling learning year, where he must compete fiercely against his formidable teammate, Fabio Quartararo. However, his targets remain sky-high. He aims for podiums and wants to prove he belongs at the front before the new engine regulations officially begin. This long-term strategy demonstrates Toprak's mental maturity as a world-class athlete who carefully calculates every step of his career. He believes that with enough time to adapt, he will become a genuine threat to anyone on the track, bringing Yamaha back to the glory days that fans across the globe have long yearned for, ending years of technical stagnation and frustration. Gigi Dall'Igna's testimony on the soul of Marc Marquez.
Gigi Dall'Igna, the architect behind Ducati's current supremacy, provided a profound and emotional insight into the extraordinary character of Marc Marquez. In Gigi's view, Marquez is not just a rider with immense natural talent, but a warrior possessing a mental strength that is almost superhuman. Gigi revealed that most world champions would lose their fire and grow accustomed to defeat after facing difficult times, but Marquez is a very rare exception. To him, Marc still possesses the same competitive flame as when he first won a title, regardless of how many times he has crashed or how severe the injuries hitting his body have been. This testimony is invaluable, coming from the man most responsible for Ducati's dominance, showing the deep respect the genius engineer has for a former rival who has now become a powerful ally within the Borgo Panigale family. Marc Marquez's resilience amidst the storm of injuries. Marc Marquez's career journey in recent years is described as a saga of incredible fortitude amidst physical trials that could shatter any athlete's career. Gigi Dall'Igna is deeply impressed by how Marquez rose from a series of agonizing arm surgeries and vision problems that once threatened his future in racing. Despite battling immense pain and a Honda bike that was no longer competitive, Marquez's resolve to win never wavered.
He continued to push his limits, undergoing grueling rehabilitation while maintaining a singular focus to be the best in the world once again. This mental toughness is what Gigi believes sets Marquez apart from other great riders, making him a figure to be feared and admired for his ability to conquer physical suffering in pursuit of professional ambition on the world's most dangerous racing circuits across the globe. The absolute reason Ducati signed the alien Marc Marquez. Ducati's decision to bring Marc Marquez into their factory team for the 2025 season was not a groundless gamble, but the result of deep data analysis. Gigi Dall'Igna emphasized that throughout 2024, Marquez proved his ability remains at an alien level, even when using a previous year specification bike. Marc was able to execute impossible maneuvers that no other rider could replicate, showing that his predator instinct for victory remains sharp and dangerous. For Ducati, having a rider of Marquez's caliber is a guarantee they will remain at the peak of performance for a long time. This signing is an official recognition that, in Ducati's eyes, Marquez is still the best rider in the world, capable of maximizing the potential of any bike he rides, regardless of the technical challenges or the strength of the competition he faces on any given Sunday. Welcoming a new era of global MotoGP competition.
The video concludes with an optimistic vision of MotoGP's future as a stage for the ultimate battle between cutting-edge technology and extraordinary human talent. With Honda and Yamaha fighting hard to close the gap through massive research, and Ducati strengthening its squad with the greatest rider of all time, the coming seasons are guaranteed to be filled with high drama. This competition is no longer just about who has the fastest bike, but about who possesses the smartest strategy and the strongest mental resilience under pressure. Fans will be treated to world-class racing involving fierce rivalries, revolutionary engine innovations, and the raw ambition of riders willing to risk everything for glory. MotoGP is preparing to enter a new golden age, where every race series will become an unforgettable piece of history for anyone watching, whether in the grandstands or on screens worldwide.